Senka Dukovic was a feminist and a labor activist and also a lawyer, worked for Wardair. The Women's Committee of the union at that time decided to take a human rights case forward on the basis of sex discrimination in the whole industry. They talked about race, they talked about the sexualization of women, gender discrimination. When Senka was talking to the press about this, she made the comment that airlines like their flight attendants, what was it, Julia?
Squeaky clean sex objects.
So they wanted them to be the girl next door, but they wanted to sexualize them as well. She was immediately punished by her employer, who gave her a 2-week unpaid suspension. And the union fought it and lost. At the time when feminists made these kind of comments, they weren't accepted in the way we would accept them today. Comments about the sexualization of women's jobs, how women were marketed, and so on. It was almost taken for granted by some people. They should not get a 50-page manual telling them what color their underwear should be or how they should wear their hair or this or that, which was all part of the regulation at the time of flight attendants. So they really were leading the way in talking about that. Also, it was actually difficult. Not all the women members supported them. So you had to do an incredible amount of work in the union. You had to have the membership behind you. You had to do this educational work. You had to fight on a legal front as well. And even when you got to the legal front, you might not always win. We can talk about a lot of legal battles around labor that were failures in the short term, but in the long term, they had a political impact because they exposed the inequalities and the absurdities and the sexism of the system. Senka came away from that discipline being even more respected in the union for her human rights work. That's just one battle of many.